broke down. I was like, yo, I don't know what to do.
Welcome to Jason's Life Lessons. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another Life Lessons with Jason. Before I go any further, let me just say thank you because we have made it and we have surpassed 500 subscribers. Woo! Thank you to everyone. Thank you so much for your comments, your likes, for sharing, for subscribing. The journey will only get better from here. So today we're going to be talking about one of the darkest moment of my life. And as a very private person, I am struggling now to say the story, but I realize that the idea behind Life Lessons is to really help. So hopefully somebody can get some help from what I'm going to be talking about now. And this flies. All right, so I know the last story time that we had, we spoke about my horrible work experience, and that would have ended about September, October last year, that's 2019. So moving on from then, I said I was gonna leave, I was gonna move on with my life. And honestly, I didn't feel any way about it at that point in time because, persons around me would have been saying, you're qualified, you're overqualified, jobs can come, things can happen, and, it's going to be a nice walk in the park. And I felt that way. So I felt as though when I left the job this week, by next week, 2-2s, new job, gonna be good, gonna be nice, gonna keep it moving. So that did not happen. So before I even go into it, let's say I left that place in October officially. I didn't start working until February 2020. So they will have a little some time in between all of that there. Now, so much would have happened in that time. I'm trying to, build up the courage to speak about it on camera. Working for years, you would have bought things, you would have put things in place, you'd have had payments to be made, you'd have had a life that you've built around your working, your earning, what you'd have, want to do, dreams, goals, visions. So this was me, I was a little bit depressed leaving something uncertain for something certain for something uncertain, but now I'm at a point where I was stuck. So right off the bat, I was applying for jobs. I felt good about it. I drew up my resume, applying. Felt good that, something can come. There's gonna be prospects. Nothing. So between say October and November, early December, I would have sent out probably 20 applications to 20 different places. No response for some, got callbacks for some, did interviews for some. And then, there was no follow-up. You'd hear oh, everything went so well with the interview, but then we can't take you on. And it was just a mess. It was just, nothing would have appeared to be happening the way I wanted it to go. There was a time when I would have had some savings. So you never feel too bad at that point in time because although you're not really earning as much, you're not earning at all anymore, but you can still meet your bills based on your savings. So the car loan did I meet, we did pay this bill, pay that bill, my obligations were being met for October, November. So now I remember I checked my account in November and the figure I was seeing was not what I was used to seeing in my account. I don't know why it surprised me so much because what I was seeing was little, basically nothing. There was nothing left in my account. Savings are being depleted and I still have to be making payments. And the car loan stuff, you have to try to pay them someday. So now we're there and there was a day when I was in bed and I am not so much of an emotional person, but I broke down. I was like, yo, I don't know what to do. I don't know, no idea where to go. I don't know. And it's not a case where I never have support around me. I had my family, I had my brother, I had my mother, my father, my friends. But you don't want it's not everything you want to burden persons with. When you have built a life for yourself and you're used to supporting yourself, you don't want to run to people and be like, I need help. Although they were there to help me, I did not know how to go and be like, Daddy, me can't meet the car loan this week, and the bank call me and tell me, say, they might come for my car. Can we talk about that? A call? And I think that was the beginning of it all. I would have been late for a month, and 2 months I would not have made payments because I couldn't afford it. And I was too embarrassed to call the bank and be like, we can't meet my car pay. I remember it was a day I was home. I got a call from my bank for my car, and they're like, Mr. Brown, what's happening? So my right was supposed to be coming for the vehicle, was supposed to come for the vehicle because the payment is late, and if something happens, I'll come take your vehicle. I'm like, Jesus. I had persons around me, as I said before, but I did not know how to. I didn't know how to piece it together in my mind. I didn't know how to piece it together. And my mental space got so clouded now because I have a very tight circle. I love them so much, love them to the core, and they have always been supportive of me. But there came a point where I saw all my friends progressing, and them doing big things, and I'm there at home every day. It's not even about a bad mind thing, but I was like, what about me? What about? It got so rough, and when you're used to going out every week, I have to be like, all right, guys, I can't go out. Until them say you're broke out of money, you have to be like, oh, I don't feel well, I can't go out, I can't make this event. I remember this one time we were supposed to go out for drinks, and I literally had no money. And I'm like, you know what, I can't. Supposed to pay my phone bill, because I'm postpaid, couldn't pay the phone bill. And it was a day when I got a call for an interview, and I was supposed to go to the interview, and I did not have any money to even put gas in my car for the interview. Not even $500 to put gas in my car. And I'm there, and I just broke down. I just lost it. I just broke down. And for that one time in my life, the only time I can remember, I entertained the thoughts of exiting the world. I don't want to say, yeah. There was a night when I just decided, you know what? I just eat this. Because nothing never did go right in my life. So I'm like, what's the point of, yeah. So yeah, it got to a dark place, got to a really, really dark place. It's the first time I'm speaking about this actually. Nobody knows this. And I remember I couldn't even find the strength, because I just decided to, let me just pray and see what I'm going. So I just decided to, let me just say a 1, 2 and I got some strength. But then even moving forward, nothing got better. Everything got progressively worse. I mean, everything in my life got progressively worse. And I'm going to stop now to say there are some persons here probably watching this video now who have entertained the same thoughts. But just know that it can't rain forever. It legit can't rain forever. And I can speak like this now because I was in that position to say that I was ready to just give up. I never did think about my loved ones, my friends. I wasn't thinking about anything. I was caught up in everything just coming down on me and not being able to meet my obligations, and this call from this man, that call about this. I was over everything. And for the love of me, I would have invested in my education, 1 degree, 2 degree. I mean, I say it can't so hard. There are persons who are less qualified, who are doing bigger things, who can move on. So why am I here stuck 4 or 5 months, stuck, can't get no callbacks, can't get no jobs, can't move on. I'm just at home, burying myself in a shell, burying myself. And then it was in January 2020, I got so fed up. Like, I start go out, like lone attitude, me not talk to my parents, not talk to my friends. I wasn't feeling it. I was just down, out. I was living, yes, but I just felt like I was dead. I felt like there was no love. I felt like nothing was happening for me. I felt like I was worthless. I felt like I was useless. I remember talking to one of my close friends at the time, and I'm like, you know what, I am of nothing. I have no worth. I have no substance, because if I had worth, people would have said that I had worth and things would have been happening for me, but nothing was happening for me. I was just there in depression, sinking in this hole and just burying myself. I remember in January, I decided, let me just pray again and let me just try and see what can go on. And then I'm sure it was God who spoke to me at that time, and it was like, you know, Jason, I had to pull you away. I legit had to pull you away and bring you to your lowest to get your attention. Some may say, why would you want to do that, God? Like, how that makes sense? Why would you want to take me away from everything that I've worked so hard for? And it was like, I was getting so caught up in my accomplishments, in everything I would have possessed, in doing great things, I just forgot to acknowledge and to give thanks to the person who would have given me all these things. And I remember I just changed my mind. This story for me is, there are persons out there who would have been laid off, looking for jobs, finished university, trying to advance their lives, have payments to be made, and you feel like you're stuck. You feel like you can't go anywhere. Sometimes we have to find the lessons and find the appreciation in the dark times. And you see, when you have good friends who are there for you, who can be there for you, who have your back, you have to just rock with them. You have to rock with them and just allow them to help you. Because there were some times when my friends wanted to help me and I denied the help because I was too proud. Me not have it. And my friends want to help me and I'm telling them no, because I felt like they have their own lives and them can't take on my burdens. But you have to be open to help, and you have to be open to allowing the persons who love and appreciate you to help you. And there are persons out there who you're on your last, you're probably thinking about committing suicide, you're thinking about giving up, you're thinking about running away, you're thinking about throwing in the toilet, but you just hang on a little while longer. Change your mindset, change your operations, find the lessons, see how you can do things differently, see how you can make a comeback, see how you can advance yourself, and just try to affirm yourself with positive things. Try to find the worth in yourself, because the moment you let go your worth, the moment you let go yourself, that's when all the thoughts can come in. The moment you tell yourself you're nothing, that's when the suicidal thoughts can come in. That's when you're going to feel like you're nothing. That's when you're going to feel like you're less than. But find some worth in yourself and try to pick up yourself. So life is not going to be easy. It's never going to be easy. It's never going to be a smooth road. But listen, there are persons out here who are rooting for you. And there are persons out there who are in my corner who was rooting for me and who were able to lift me up and build me up and tell me good things and help me laugh, help me smile. So for the person out there who is feeling like this is it, that you want to throw it away, you want to give it up, just hang on a little while longer. Find some encouragement in my story and just, shake yourself, change your attitude, and just try come again and just see how you can make it better. Because I believe in you, and there are persons out there who are in your corner who wants to see you win genuinely. So yeah, that was my story time. Thank you for making it another Life Lessons with Jason. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and remember, you are a person with purpose and you have purpose. All right, take care, guys. Peace.